Guys, the new Rocket League season has just dropped, and we're here to talk about it today. I really don't think that this is a great thing for the game. When we get into the real meat and potatoes, the whole reset, like visual effect, they didn't really do much, but the boost, the flip reset effects, and the new anti cheat software that is coming to the game soon, I think is going to destroy Rocket League for the worst. I think this is one of the worst decisions that Rocket League could have ever made, and we're here to talk about it today. Guys, so some of the new effects in the update are the flip reset indicator, the MMR visual. There's a boost visual now. There's a little white thing on the boost before you pick it up. And as you can see on the screen here, we have April 2026 is when the new Easy Anti-Cheat is coming into Rocket League, which is effectively deleting Bacchus mod from the game. I think that's one of the worst. If we're really talking about the meat and potatoes, the boost and the flipper set indicator and the MMR, like the seeing of the MMR, that's all the potatoes of it. The real meat is the no Bacchus mod anymore, and that's going to affect the game in millennial ways. But first, let's talk about the good before we talk about the bad and then the ugly. The good about this is that seeing your MMR in game without having to use Bacchus mod is pretty cool. Like I actually heavily agree with that, putting that in the game. I think that'll help a lot of people understand exactly where they're at, even before I thought it was interesting you could still see it before you started your placement matches. So I like that a lot, actually. That being said, as we get down, I mean, that's kind of a minor change. The thing we have to talk about next is the flip reset indicator. I really don't know if I like it. I mean, part of the point of getting the flip reset is so that the dude that you're, facing doesn't know that you have the flip reset. And when it makes a big like ching like noise and visual effect on there when you get the reset, I think is very counterintuitive to what a reset is supposed to do. I mean, that's not to say that you don't know that they're going for a flip reset when they literally turn their whole car upside down and like put their dick and balls on the ball. But I don't necessarily love that. I can't even tell you how many times now I've driven over the boost when it's white and it's not actually there now. So I mean, at first I thought that was going to be a good thing. You can see when the boost is popping up. That's cool. It doesn't really do much, but it's something new. It's they just add a bunch of new shit that doesn't affect the game to say that they're doing something with it. When I actually don't think Epic is really doing anything good with the game. But that being said, guys, let's get into the actual meat of this. The no Bacchus mod. Oh my god. I think the biggest bad of no Bacchus mod is now Epic players cannot use the custom maps. They can't use rings maps to train their directional air roll. They can't use
Oh, I
dribble
put me at
maps to
three.
train their
You
dribbling.
better score on this
You
fucking
can't
faggots.
use the air dribble maps like the air dribble challenge or
Oh
air
my god, do
dribble
it, do it.
hoops. Like all of that is just
Oh
gone for
my.
Epic players only. I mean, I'm on Steam, so I still have them, but the Epic players will no longer have it, which I think is a big problem. There's also more to it. Like if you're streaming, you can turn on streamer mode using Bacchus mod, and people won't be able to see your exact MMR. People won't be able to see your opponents in the game, or when you're queuing. Things like that prevent stream snipers, and I think streaming Rocket League is going to be significantly harder without Bacchus mod. Now, I think they're justifying this because with Bacchus mod, you can put any item on your car, any goal explosion, any trail, any topper, any decal, which is pretty much super cool as far as Bacchus mod goes. But Epic wants to make money, and if people are just like downloading a mod and putting any item they want on their car, then they can't make money. You see what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, I think that's the justification behind getting rid of Bacchus mod. Now, because Bacchus mod is a third party software, when they put in the anti cheat, it won't allow the mod to inject into the game, which is effectively killing off Bacchus mod. Now, people have put so much time and effort into Bacchus mod and Alpha Console and all the mods behind Rocket League that just putting all of that time and effort to, just fuck all the players out of that is pretty really bad, honestly. Like, I heavily disagree with that. And let me think, what else? What else is Bacchus mod used for? I mean, what are the plugins that I use all the time? Well, I use the Rainbow Car plugin. I use Infinite Flip plugin. No more Infinite Flips in free play or nothing like that, which I actually really like the Infinite Flip thing. Maybe if that would be an easy fix though. Like Rocket League could definitely, in the free play little shits, include a little check mark for Infinite Flips. I think the big thing is just no more custom maps for Epic Games players. I mean, there's no custom maps for console players, which is bad enough as it is. I think if they implemented the custom maps into the game itself, then that would be a lot better. But I really just wanted to hop on here and talk about how bad I think the update is overall. I don't think Epic Games is doing Rocket League justice for how many people play it, and especially like Jinxie and Ronaldo kind of, reviving Rocket League. I don't think that was something Rocket League should have done. And yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I truly wanted to hop on here and talk about that. If you guys like the video, click the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on, like the video. I did just recently hit GC, so my next video will be about how it took me 6,700 hours. That's not a joke. I mean, 6-7, huh? But it did literally take me 6,700 hours to hit GC in Rocket League, so I'll talk about that. And the next video will be the Modern Hooliganism. Modern Hooliganism, and the title will be I hit GC. It took me X amount of time to hit GC, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I heavily appreciate you guys for clicking on the video. I love I love each and every one of you out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.